I called so many people just now. I'm like, yo, I don't know what to do. I'm trying so hard. Dude, the link took me like straight to like the link tree stuff, and then it took me to the website and Spotify, and I was just like, I don't see any.
Oh no.
No
It's me.
guidance.
It's me, dude. It's me. It's not you guys. It's me. It's not you. It's me. Well, what's up, guys?
Not much. I'm so glad
What's
you're
up,
here.
Yeah, I'm here. It's
So-
been a good day, man. How are you guys doing?
bet. Doing absolutely wonderful. I'll just take this time and we will introduce ourselves. I'm Randy. I am in Oklahoma City.
Nice,
And I'm Ashton, and I'm out in Piedmont, Oklahoma.
nice,
And I am John. I'm in Topeka, Kansas.
nice. I'm Burke. I'm in Draper, Utah. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice.
Yeah,
You too, man.
yeah. This is exciting. Oh yeah, see, guys.
Utah.
Look at those. Yeah, Utah. I'm actually from California, but recently,
Nice.
like within the last 5-6 years, moved to Utah. And it was an awesome move. Awesome move. But I do miss the beach, man.
Oh yeah.
Traded beach for mountains. I'm not a mountain guy. Like that's just not that's not me.
Oh,
Everybody's like,
beautiful.
oh, I know, dude, but it just does nothing for me. I'm like, dude,
Fair.
I lived in Hawaii and then Huntington Beach. And so
Oh,
I'm just
yeah.
like, I just want the oceans, you know?
Mhm.
So
I'm the same way. I'm definitely a water person.
yeah. The mountains are nice though. You know, I take my daughter hiking every once in a while. I mean, she's 20 months old, so or 21 months. So like she doesn't do much, but we got the little dad backpack and we just go
Hell
up and down.
yeah.
It's awesome.
Memories, dude.
Dude, it's awesome. man.
Memories.
We just her and I, dude, we'll just talk about like whatever, just life lessons, do whatever. But yeah, it's awesome.
Oh man, I
That's
love
the shit.
shit.
So tell us about how the band's got started and what all you've got going on.
Dude, well, first, thank you guys for having me, man. Like, I really appreciate it. And again, 1,000 apologies for being so bad at technology.
No.
But yeah, I'm here, and that's all that
Probably
matters.
worse.
Well, okay, so yeah, it was like right around COVID. I mean, you remember that
Oh,
year,
yeah.
2020?
God,
Yeah.
Did that really even happen?
Dude, I know, right? As I said that just now, I was just like, did I just say that? Like, yeah, I remember back in my day, we had this thing called COVID, and it sucked. So yeah, during COVID, or like right before COVID start, I got invited to play at Sundance Film Festival, and they do this thing here in Park City in Utah, and I just moved to Colorado, but it's like a cool thing. Like all these big actors come and a lot of cool musicians come here and they perform. And so I got invited to have my own night, and it was like at the Music Lodge. Like John Legend performed there. One of the Jonas Brothers was there that performed in that same stage. And it's like this intimate room, like tiny room, 100 people max. And that's like jammed in. But somehow I scored a ticket to go play there. And so I played, and I met a dude named Charlie Colleen, rest in peace, from the band Train. And he was the bass player, wrote Calling All Angels, helped with Drops of Jupiter. Yeah, that band. And so we became buddies. He hit me up a couple months later and was like, hey, I'm working with this director and trying to get this movie thing going. I loved your set and your song. Do you have an album? And I did not have an album, but I go, yeah, I got an album. You know, what do you
Here we go.
He's like, yeah, we need it for like this possible thing. And anyway, none of that worked out like at all. But the moral of the story, it put a fire under me, and I hit up Jesse, who's in this picture with the hat, laying right next to me. He sorry for the viewers that are just listening, he's not currently laying right next to me. There's a picture. Figured I better get that out of the way. Like, wow, these
so that's the kind of band it is.
Yes, so that's the kind of band. Yeah. That's hilarious. So I hit him up and I was like, bro, we need an album. I've got a couple songs. Can you help me finish it? And so because it was COVID, we like had this place that I don't remember who it was, if it was his father-in-law's or something, but we had this like cabin out in Alpine, Utah, and we just wrote for like 2 weeks. Wrote probably 50 songs. Realized that not all of them were good, but a lot of them were like bangers. And so then we were like, we need a producer. And we met our own Randy Slaw, the dude in the glasses in the picture. Again,
Laying
not
next to you
I was about to say right sandwiched in between us. Yeah.
with his
Um,
head touching your head.
yeah, exactly. Caressing my hair. And we looked for like a few different producers in California and Utah, and we met Randy, and it was just like instant. This is the guy. Because my background, like I grew up, I've got older siblings, so I grew up to like Metallica, Megadeth, Korn, like a lot of like the metal scene.
Mhm.
And then kind of found my own way through Linkin Park and like Seether, Foo Fighters, of course, and Fall Out Boy. And then Jesse grew up in hip hop world, and so he a lot of rap, hip hop, and so to try to find a producer that was competent in both was kind of
Mhm.
tough. And not saying that there's not a ton out there, because I feel like rock music has a lot of those elements, but to the depth that we wanted it, you know. And Randy was like, "Dude, I like." He started spouting off like names, and I know this one, and blah, 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 blah. And we're like, "This is the guy." And then we had Nate, the I don't know how the other white guy. I don't know how else to say it. You know, I was like the only other white guy
Fair.
not wearing glasses. Fair. He was our drummer at the time when we were just a trio, and so we all started recording. And then the dude in the beanie, the other brown one, he's Jesse's older brother, and he was just smooth with the sampling and DJ stuff. And over 2 years, we started like recording, and it just was like all five of us working together. Eventually, the producer joined the band. It was like, I got to be a part of this, and we were like, we'd love to have you. That's the beauty about recording an album with people is you either realize you never want to work with them again, or you never want to work without them, you know? And that was the beauty of like, I've been in bands pretty much all my life, but this was the first band that everybody's vision matched. Really dumb analogy, but it's like, you're making a smoothie, and if you've got chocolate and somebody brings banana, it's like somebody offers lime, you're just like, I'm not making that kind of smoothie, But if you got peanut butter, or a little bit of coconut, not too much, it's like that's what we wanted, right, in this band.
Mhm.
And so I've had a few people that were, like, I had like a few people that were, just not the right.
Limes.
Yeah, limes.
Mhm.
That I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, if I ever make a fruity smoothie, I'll call you. But for right
Yeah.
now, this is it. So that's the story. Now we finally release music
love
back
it.
on May 2nd. So Allbrook Station.
Very
That is
cool.
amazing.
Before we get too much further, first of all, I just really want a smoothie now.
I know, right? I'll have
A
my
lime smoothie.
my people will reach out to your people, and they'll do it.
Awesome. I love it. Ship it. And you said you're releasing music now. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Your new song that's coming out, or it just came out, Sharpshooter.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a Chimerical drop to May 2nd, Bad Dream drop June 6th, and then August 1st was Sharpshooter. What do you want to know?
Well, I read a lot of the story, but let's get it from your mouth, the inspiration behind your song Sharpshooter.
Sweet.
And then after we go through that, Randy will play a short little clip of it for the viewers.
Sick. Sharpshooter, like a lot of our songs were like heavy, hard hitting. Like again, Chimerical and Bad Dream were just like, we are a rock band. Boom, here it is. It's just in your face. Sharpshooter, I wanted that a little bit more intimate. I wanted it, as emotional, because when what we realize is when we strip away the drums, like at first the big drums, guitars, and all the layers, it's like I'm just vulnerable. It's just my voice, and like one guitar and a keyboard. And so we're like, well, let's make sure we're saying something. Let's make sure we're doing something. And Sharpshooter went through a lot of. We had a version that was almost a ripoff of the Black Parade from My Chemical Romance. Like almost like, okay, you're doing the exact same thing. Like we had a little intro, and then we like came in fast, and so Randy, our producer, was like, let's kind of make it its own thing. Like it doesn't need to be that. We already have that in the world. Let's do this. And so we just wanted something that was kind of an intimate kind of just kind of something more intimate and more emotional that people could just pay attention a little bit more to the lyrics. And the play on the words. I don't miss you anymore. I'm a sharpshooter. Obviously sharpshooters don't miss,
Mhm.
and it was kind of that thing. Like who doesn't have a relationship that they're just like, I don't miss that, you know, or a job or a boss or a coworker or a band.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we all have felt that way where it's like, dude, I don't miss. I mean, I know who I'm thinking of when I wrote that song, especially Jesse, where I'm like, yeah, I don't miss those relationships. You know, I don't miss even some parts of me that I thought I had to be back in the day. I don't miss that.
I love that. And that's a good play on words too.
We try. We try.
All right. We're going to play a little bit of Sharpshooter.
Wait.
Well, it's a shame this couldn't last. Paid in full, wasted cash, camouflage, red is black. You know what's done is done. Keep the news to yourself. If you find somebody else, I don't miss you anymore. I'm a sharpshooter. Bang, bang on my door. You can't cry love when it's war. I don't miss you anymore. I'm a sharpshooter.
Dude, that just hits.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
I
was
love
vibing.
it. And
I
you got
do.
an excellent voice, man.
Hey,
My-
thank you so much.
My follow-up question to that is I know that you're over that thing at the time. Like in 20 years, are you gonna sing this song? Is it gonna flash those memories back in your head and you're gonna be like, man, why did I write that?
Oh, of those, yeah, those experiences.
Yeah.
That's a great. I haven't even thought about tomorrow, man. Like 20 years from now, you know. Here's the thing, man. I hope I'm singing this 20 years from now. I hope.
Mhm.
I hope that life goes that way, that I get to. And I think what's cool about that song, I'll use Bad Dream because this is more what just happened. We had a good buddy of ours lost his significant other, like right around the time that we released Bad Dream. It was a good buddy of mine. And like he asked me to go play at the Celebration of Life, and so they flew me out there and I performed it. And the thing was a mutual friend was like, hey, you should play Bad Dream. And I was just like, nah, it's not the song for like a funeral. And she's like, read the lyrics again. And all of a sudden, in new light, the song took on a whole different meaning. And so I'm assuming with Sharpshooter, that's going to happen. That, you know, I'll probably meet some people and have some things that there will be a new pain ascribed to the song, you know, which I think will keep it interesting and keep it alive for me, that it's not just like going back to that one thing. Because that's something Jesse and I didn't want to do in writing, was just take one event. We wanted to like take our whole lives so that it was something that you know, it wasn't just like this one traumatic moment. Like we've had a ton. We've had a lot, like some crazy stuff, man. Like our drummer's dad passed away. Our those two brothers, Jesse and Junior, when we were in LA recording with like an orchestra, they got a call that their brother had a heart attack, had to fly back to Boston, and then he passed away. My wife and I had a miscarriage while we were recording all these songs. Dude, it's just been like a ton of stuff. And so to answer your question, one, I hope I'm still singing this in 20 years. And two, I know there will be new pain that I can sing from.
Right on. I love that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you hear a song and you know that song is triggered by something,
Yeah.
I've always wondered, like, how does that translate for a musician down the road if they're still playing that song?
Yeah.
Because like any band out there that has, like, say their hit ballad,
Yeah.
that they might have wrote when they were 20 years old, and now they're, you know, the bands we listen to at this point, some of them are 70, and they're like, I don't want to sing that song anymore.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like, why did I even write that?
They still play it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna ask that question and see how this plays out.
It's a dope question. Like that's probably one of my favorite questions I've ever been asked, because I'm like, I don't know, you know, like what that would be like. I hope for the beautiful songs, like the songs that the triumphant winners, I hope that happens. I hope I can always remember those moments. Like, I remember what I was going through. I remember where we were at. So yeah, I would use it. I'm going to use those for the winners, I don't want to say winners, but you know what I mean? The triumphant songs, the songs that don't hurt my heart, you know?
Yeah.
Right on.
So do we have any plans for a tour in the near future, or what's right around the corner for you? Tell us all about it.
Okay. Well, we launched 3 songs. We're gonna drop another single, which this one is kind of the single that started it all. I wanted to wait. There's this one. Yeah, I called Jesse and I said, "Hey, I have this lyric, and all it is I've got a crown, but it's not big enough." And that was all I had. It was just like I have this feeling that I'm like, I love what I have, but I want more. Is that wrong? No, I don't think so. Like I want more. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting more good things.
Absolutely not. No.
At all. And so that song's gonna be dropping. And it's that one's a banger, man. All the songs are banger, but that one is like that's my baby. That's the one. But right before that drops, we have our first ever debut show, August 26th. And that's kind of the big. It's like what the hell you guys been doing for 2 years? Let's see it. Can you pull this off live? Do you sound? Because I mean, you guys, let me know. Like when you go see your favorite bands, and you've listened to the records, it's like you're praying, please be as good as the record, if not better, right? It's like that'll either make you a fan for life or be like, I'll just listen to it at home.
Yeah, they're definitely a studio artist.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of them. I mean, there really is.
Oh yeah.
Also on the other side of that coin, I have seen bands live that I absolutely loved, and then I bought their CD and I got home and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
that's happened to me a couple times, and I was like, I had to do some digging and research, and I was like, oh, because this album was recorded with like none of the same people. Like their whole band had changed, and I was like, well, then why get that? Don't be selling that one. None of you people are no, don't do that.
Re-up that one.
It was garbage. I want to hear what I just saw.
Yeah.
Well, we had so we've sent out our stuff to some management that's going to be looking at us. It's a showcase, so we've invited some important people to come watch. So it's like high stakes. I love it, dude. I love the pressure because for me, I'm like, if they didn't show up and I played to 5 people, you're still gonna get the show as if I'm playing to 50,000 because I love this. I'm like, dude, I love this. This is just like it's oxygen to me. It's like it doesn't matter who's in the crowd. But one of the cool moments we had an A&R guy, pretty well known, but we sent him one of our songs that's one of the later singles. Like you want to build up a fan base, then release that one. So we sent him that one. Like this is the big one. All he goes is like, oh, I'm so excited to see this live. And that was when I got like chills. That was when I was like, oh yeah, how are we going to do this one? Like, how do we do this live? So dude, like, I mean, there's practice and then there's rehearsals. And I learned this phrase a couple years ago that amateurs practice until they get it right. Professionals practice until they never get it wrong. Right. And so that's kind of like our mantra, where it's just like we're in this rehearsal studio and we're just like the show is from start to finish rehearsals. It's like, what are you doing in this moment? Where's the moment here? And what's being, and is the tempo good? And what about the key? Like it's an actual show. I saw my first show ever was Linkin Park. First show ever. Dude, I know.
Wow.
So it was, get this, Story of the Year opened. Badass. They were amazing. Story of the Year. Then Hoobastank. Then POD, then Linkin Park.
Oh, hell yeah!
This is my first concert, dude.
Hell yeah!
I thought all concerts were like that. And they're not. They're not.
No, God no.
But like, dude, I saw Linkin Park come out, and like Chester Bennington was floating on stage, like just floating, and I'm like watching him. I'm a teenager, and I'm watching, and I'm like, that. I want to do that for the rest of my life. The way he made me feel just now, I feel like I'm floating. I feel invincible. I want to do that. And so again, then I saw Bring Me the Horizon. I saw Fall Out Boy, Foo Fighters, like all my heroes. And I was just like, okay, that's what it takes. It's like the show is perfect. The show is well rehearsed, but not to the point where it seems mechanical and, like it seems there's no love or passion in it. It's like they figured out that sweet spot of, okay, this is a professional show. People paid good money for this. And also here's the love and here's that heartbeat, So that's what's on our docket is August 26th is us inviting the world to see, 1, can we pull this off live? 2, like it's a new band and this is our first show, but it's not a new show and it's not a first show, if that makes sense. They're coming to see the opener because it's just us on the show as the showcase. So I know people are expecting the opener, but they're gonna get the headliner. That's what I want. I want people being like, this is their first show. Like, dude, these guys are gonna take over the world. That's what I want.
That'd be dope.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna like there's no way it doesn't happen. So I'm just saying, it's like we're prepared. We've worked our butts off. We've had a lot of help and a lot of people helping us curate the show. And I think it takes a lot of, like, what's the word where, like, no ego, like humility. There we go. That's why I didn't know that word. I don't use that word a lot. But it takes a lot of that thing to have somebody rip your show apart, to have somebody look at it, somebody that you trust, somebody that's watched tours, big bands, and be like, hey, this part's sloppy. This dead air's got to go. You should be doing, it was like, it was hard to like be open to do that. But that's kind of what you do when you're songwriting or when you're producing an album. Like when you have a producer that's like, hey, we gotta fill this part, or this part's a little weak.
Right.
You kind of gotta be open to good critiques.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Well, I have two more technically questions. One would be the best place to find you guys. Anybody's looking for you and they want to follow you and all that jazz.
Nice. I just saw the website. So, dude, I just found out today, YouTube Music, like we're killing it there. Like I did not know, like, dude, Spotify. So Bad Dream has 99,000 streams already on YouTube Music, which for us as a brand new band, and then Chimerical has around 93, 94. And then our YouTube music videos have around 80 to 90,000 views on those. And again, this is like 30 days as a brand new nothing, no major label, no, like it's just us. And I do want to say we have an awesome distribution company. We signed with Create Music Group, and I love them. Like I know a lot of people have bad experiences with distribution companies, all that stuff. And I don't know if we just got lucky or if we just met at the right time, but I feel like they take care of us. Like I feel like they actually care about our music and care about us. So I'd say the website, allbrookstation.com, YouTube is a great place. And you'll see there's this theme in all of my lyric videos where you always see I'm sitting up high. Like we saw the sharpshooter one. That was a 3-story building in Mexico, by the way. And the thing is, I'm terrified of heights. There's a video clip, like someday I'll release it, but of them like watching me try to climb that, dude. And I'm like shaking, and they're like, come on, you got to do it. And kind of the thought behind it was, one, all lyric videos, they're all going to be like that, because I'm like, when I'm singing my songs, I do feel powerful. I feel like I'm not scared of heights. And so I'm like, all right, if I can show that I can overcome my fears, maybe other people will be like, that dude's terrified of heights. And now the challenge, of course, is going to be like, how high can I go? How high?
Right.
Like,
that is awesome.
And so I'm like, yeah, and hopefully it catches on. Hopefully companies and other people are like, hey, we want you to sit on the top of this Empire State Building and sing, and we'll have like a helicopter film. And like, that would terrify me, but I'd be like, dude, I'll do it. I'll do it for the music.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Get over that fear. It is a crippling fear of mine, like crippling. But when I'm out there singing, I'm just like, dude, I'm singing. It is my music. It protects me.
The other very important thing, the other very important thing I want to ask is, I saw that you are supposed to have your album drop sometime next year. Is there a more definitive time frame other than the whole year?
The whole year. That's hilarious. Like one of the months in the year, like one of the months. Yeah. Actually, yeah. So I don't even know if I'm supposed to say it or not, but it's like whatever. I know it'll be right before spring, because I don't want it to go out too late. So I would say closer to the beginning of the year is if everything goes right. We're trying to, the hard thing, and I feel like no one talks about this because I didn't know about it, but like releasing music during holidays, November and December, it's like a killer, like not good. Like it just, it's like you're competing with Mariah Carey. and
For
like,
real.
I'm not gonna win that, dude. Like, and so it was kind of strategic because I wanted to release the album in October, and there was kind of a thought with our team was like, hey, this is your album. One, is the demand high enough? Because as much as I'd want to release it out, I'm like, that's true. Jesse and I wrote over 50 songs, and 17 made it into the album. So there's 17 tracks recorded, mixed, all that stuff that
Nice.
I was like, do we do all 17? Do we do like a deluxe? It's like the
Mhm.
same tricks everybody does. And so that was kind of the thought. And we were like, we have enough singles to last us to the album, I believe. I believe we have enough bangers that we could do September, October, and then maybe another remix in November, and then something live in December, maybe. And then January, maybe the big one, the big kahuna, to then release the album the next month. So it could be February, as early as February, March. So more definitive, February, March is what I'm thinking.
Nice.
Right on.
Sweet. So early.
Way
I
to
like
get that narrowed down, John.
Yeah.
it.
How'd you get it out of me, man? What the heck?
Literally, this is what we do.
I can tell. I tell. I'm like, man, that's crazy. CIA couldn't have got that out of me, man. That's crazy.
Nailed it.
Oh man, so exciting. So you're going to continue dropping singles
Yep.
all the way through the year into the next year, and then you're going to drop the album, right?
Album, yeah.
That's
And-
what I
and the
heard.
The hope is to tour. A lot of the
That'd be
the
nice.
showcase is meant to open doors. That's the best way to say it.
Absolutely.
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 And it was a very strategic showcase. I have a lot of buddies in bands that I wanted to come jam with us and play that show, but it was like, hey, for this show, it needs to be Allbrook Station. Like,
Mhm.
this is who we are.
Mhm.
Because let's put it this way, man. Like, I mean, how long do you guys take to listen to a song before you know it's a good song? Like, how do you give it till the vocals kick in? Do you give it to the first chorus? Like, just kind of depends. Nowadays, it's pretty quick. And I
Yeah.
think a live show, if we can smack you in the face like the first song, then you're gonna be like, all right, I like these guys. I like their showmanship. So that's another thing I feel like with new bands, it's that like how often do they talk or not talk, or how do they involve the crowd, or can they command the crowd? Can they do? And that's what I love. I
Mhm.
love connecting with the crowd. And so I'm like, yo, this is where I thrive, is live shows. I've been performing all my life. I love this. So we're hoping that we do great. And people see the value in bringing us on tour, and what we can provide as either openers or support or whatever, because that's what we want to do, is get the crowd hyped, get them going till the time we're headlining our own massive tours.
Very cool. So when is this showcase?
August 26th. It's coming up.
August 26th. So everybody, good vibes on August 26th.
Thank you. Thank you.
And these guys I've got all of the you guys are gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
It's for
You've
sure.
got this. The confidence is great. And
The music, the
you've
personality.
you've done all the footwork, and
Good,
I
thank you,
just know
guys.
you're gonna set it on fire.
Thank you. That means I never get tired of hearing that. No, I'm not, and I don't take it for granted either, because dude, there's so many good. It's hard not to be like, oh, Bad Omen's probably gonna drop a new album. It's gonna be a banger, or be like, dang, this new band is just killing it. Sleep Token and all these other really,
Mhm.
really cool bands. I mean, there's some dope bands out there, Magnolia Park, Sleep Theory. Like, there's some really cool bands out there, and sometimes it's hard not to like get in your head and think, am I going to be accepted? Are we going to be? And then I just keep thinking like, hey, if I love it this much, I'm sure there's other people that will connect to it too,
Mhm.
and we'll find our people. Cause that's the thing, is I don't think music was meant to appeal to everybody. I mean, I have friends that are like, Metallica sucks. And I'm like, and I just remember those people that I'm
Yeah.
like, you don't like
Mhm.
Metallica? I don't trust you, like,
I don't
whatever.
Right.
trust you.
yeah. I'm like, I already don't respect your opinion. But again, like, like I don't think it's meant to be for everybody, but it's meant to be for the right people. I think Allbrook
Mhm.
Station is going to have a great fan base. I think we already do. I think it's getting out there. It's why should people care? It's my favorite question. Why should people care about my new single? Why should people care if I'm playing a show? Why should they care if we have, 17 track. What's the story, And so I'm
Mhm.
hoping that as we roll out this whole thing, that the story is told, that we've gone through so much. And as I'm sure a lot of artists have, but this is my story. This is my time. This is the story from, no one's going to tell my story better than me. I'm 16-year-old, and I tried to end it when I was 16. 17, I watched my mom overdose. We revived her, got her to the hospital. And then since then, I've had just crazy experience. I lived in Panama for a couple years, like in the jungle, and like just like crazy stuff. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to tell my stories, because I mean, that's what we've done since the beginning of time, is tell stories, and music has helped me a ton. There's so many songs out there that I'll put on that'll help me get to a better place. And I want to do that for others through my story.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Burke. And anytime that you want to come back and
Done deal. I'm going to bring the guys. I'm going to bring the guys back.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
we love that.
Let's do it.
Whenever you drop a new single, if you want to come on and do that with us, we would love to have you on. If you're ever in Topeka, Kansas, or Oklahoma City, come and just hit us up.
We're there
I'm
for
sure.
you.
Well, I will guarantee if we play shows in that, we will comp you guys and get you on at those shows. You and your family, friends, whatever. Like when we play those cities or those places, you just hit me up. Like, hey, we're here. And done.
My
And in
wife is
Oklahoma
over here.
City,
She's a
we have a
concert-
photographer.
and she's over
Add
here.
me at photographer. Yeah.
Yep. She's good.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, she's been listening to the whole interview. She's like, I want to photograph them. I get it.
Mhm.
Yeah, come to Utah, man. August 26th. Come out here.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
the guys are awesome too, man. Like they're good dudes. Good dudes. I love them.
I appreciate that. Like I said, an open door. Once you're on our show, you're family to us.
Thank you.
And we want to do anything we can possibly do to help rise you up and get you noticed.
Thank you, guys.
Mhm.
I really appreciate that. And it does mean a lot, man, that you guys took the time to have it. There's so many artists out there. So thank you for taking the time to highlight Allbrook Station and let me tell my story. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Oh, man,
You have a
thank
good
you.
evening, Brooke.
Awesome. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Later, man.
Burke, by the way, not Brooke.
Burke. Yeah, I call him Brooke.
Anyway, on that note, play us out.
We bang your ugly friends too.